Well, hello, my friends. I arrived at the park. I was chatting away into my action cam on the way here. And I wrote a little thing on Medium and for Globe Hackers blog about what I was thinking about how everybody on the YouTubes and in the blogosphere and on the interwebs thinks that they're the most important voice on the internet. Well, some people obviously they're creating for the joy of it, for the pure pleasure of it, and others just to try to help people, which is great, all these how-to videos and whatnot. But it would be really great if we acknowledged that, we really don't scoop anything. We're all drinking from the same information trough. We're getting information from the same sources, the same books, the same websites, the same YouTube channels. And then we're digesting it and creating something with it, which is great. But too many times I think it's for the branding and for the maintenance of one's audience and so on. We tend to present our information as if our voice is the most important voice. I think that should be reserved for cable news networks, right? For those entertainers in cable news. The now discredited Bill O'Reilly, for example. I mean, these people, Rachel Maddow and whatnot, yeah, okay, they're entertainers, right? They produce a product, an information product. There are a lot of imitators of these kinds of anchors on YouTube and Rockfin and whatever. And some of them are really good at what they do. They're very entertaining, they're very talented. They're good presenters, good communicators. Just Have a Think is a guy I love in the climate change space. He presents the information very well. And it's not a doomsayer site, but it's really good, solid information, well produced. He started off with nothing, and his presentation and his production values, communication skills have just rapidly gotten better and better over time. But I see people like Brett Weinstein and his wife and other people, they're great people and they really do provide a service, and they're good at what they do. But sometimes these internet public intellectuals, shall we say, tend to present as if their voice was the most important voice. So now that I've told you, little Bouillon tea out here in the park, everything should rapidly change. We can push back against the man, against Google and Facebook and censorship, and we can win the culture wars, or whatever your agenda is. But in my opinion, the most important project there is right now is the Consilience project, which Daniel Schmachtenberger and a bunch of other people are working on to help us do more than just fact-check information, to learn how to really zoom in on and make sense of more truthful information, to understand the world better and make better decisions and have increased higher quality of agency, independence, sovereignty, to actually unleash democracy on the world, which we don't have right now. And we live in a really complicated information universe, so we actually are more confused than we think we are. And we get information, we try to make sense of it, but of course, it filters through all our biases and conceits and prejudices and emotions and other needs. So we really have to learn how to question ourselves and question the world and information sources in the right way. The old bullshit detection kit, Carl Sagan's thing, This is nothing new. It goes back thousands of years, and none of these concepts are new. It's not like an original idea, but it's a way of approaching a problem and finding a solution and trying to scale it up so that more and more people around the world become better sense makers and better able to understand what's important in the world and therefore what can be done or should be done to address challenges and problems in our world. Or maybe never mind, just have fun. Life's short, so. But I think as projects go, it's the most important one. I don't care how it's branded, and neither does Daniel Schmachtenberger. He could care less if there were 20,000 or 100,000 or 1,000,000 initiatives like this. And it annoys me to no end when I see some internet intellectuals who seem like they're more concerned with retaining their audience or grifting from other audiences and growing their audience than being humble and saying, look, this is important to know. I want to be just another drop in the bucket of the information trough and saturate the universe with this information so that we can do the right thing, make a good decision, find a solution, and so on and so forth. That's much more important. It doesn't matter if you're enamored with yourself or if you're good at what you do. What matters is what you're trying to get across, important to people, and can we get people to adopt the ideas so that we can do something good with them? Okay, that's it. Thanks for listening, and please do click like and subscribe and all that. I would like to build an audience. I'm gonna publish a story through the interwebs soon that might entertain you or you might find interesting. So I appreciate your support. At any rate, have a wonderful time. Be fun. I was reading something and somebody said, love somebody who doesn't deserve it. Okay, that's not a Jesus thing. It's pre-Jesus. But I think that's something you could practice, like thankfulness or mindfulness. You could just say, hey, you may not deserve it, but I'm going to love you anyway. Why not? Okay, take good care. Bye-bye. Buliam T out.